Friday night baseball under the dome at Tropicana Field. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Tampa Bay Rays. Interleague baseball comes your way next. Jacob Faria gets the call for game one of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
You know, Matt, he wasn't all that bad in his last one. In a day and age where we don't see a lot of complete games, 6 full innings in his last one. And if they can score him a few runs, he has a chance to win this one here today.
Now batting, Cesar Hernandez. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball one. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They finally got back into the win column with a victory last time out, but it had been a long time coming as they'd lost 8 in a row prior to that win.
Yeah, Matty, it was nice to see. This team hadn't been playing well. They've been on a recent losing streak and able to win their last game. Just relaxes everybody. Let's see if they continue that trend.
With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, keep an eye on El Torito, Odubel Herrera, as this game moves along. He's the team leader in home runs, so he's having a nice year so far. It's always a good feeling when you can lead your team in a category like home runs. I'm sure he takes a lot of pride in that.
2-0 to the Phillies center fielder. Bases are empty, one man out. And that's in there, 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner. Hit out towards second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Batting third, left fielder,
settling in now, Rhys Hoskins. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. He's set. Here it comes. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly.
Well, so much for that first hit of the game. Tried to press their luck and move him up to second with the steal, but it didn't work out.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. And we're just underway from Tropicana Field. Stays alive, still 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down and the inning continues.
That's just an excellent job by the batter right there. 3 pitches on the outer half of the zone. Didn't try and do too much. Kept the front hip in, kept the front shoulder in, played with the opposite side of the field. Quality AB.
So now Carlos Santana, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Line drive to center field. Kiermaier is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So they get to him for a couple of hits in the inning here, but they've got nothing to show for it. Now it's the Rays' turn. No score. Jared Eichhoff, the right-hander out of Indiana, will be doing the pitching in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Jared Eichhoff, one of the top up-and-coming pitchers in the game of baseball. Big fastball, 95 to 97. Overhand curveball from a right-hander. Might have the best right-handed curveball from a starter in baseball right now. Guy has a terrific future.
These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, they got beat up on the homestand. Losing record in front of the home crowd, never good. But I always used to say, sometimes it's good to get on the road. Remove yourself, get out to a restaurant, see a different city, shower it off, and try and fight in front of some hostile fans.
And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to watch Kevin Kiermaier. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Batting third.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. 2 out, nobody on. Just got a piece up the line. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Rays. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. So striding forward now, Nick Williams. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes. Now the 1-0. Misses, ball 2. Two balls and a strike. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense. And let's take a look at Carlos Gomez. The former Gold Glover is an igniter for his team. Has made some of the most dramatic catches in recent years. Let's see if he makes one today.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Aaron Altair, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one just missed outside. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. No score here as we play inning number 2. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. The 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Michael Franco. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. In tight with the curveball, backed up on him a little there, and it's ball 1.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1. Ooh, jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. The 1-2. And there's a base hit on the line. He's around first, heading for 2. And going for it, the right call. He's in at second base with a 2-out double.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Standing in now, Jorge Alfaro. High in the air out to center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. And that retires the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Through an inning and a half, no score on the show. Here's C.J. Cron now.
And leading off for the Rays, first baseman, C.J. Cron.
First delivery to him on the way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes. 1-2. Here it comes. Count still at 1-2. The 1-2. Fouled off.
Hey, great job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what we're seeing. North-south. Pitchers want to elevate, want to get you out of play.
1 sec as that ball is into the gap in right center. Should be good for at least 2 bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
Kevin Kiermaier.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. And he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
In the dirt. And he's going to make it into third base now, as I believe that'll be scored as a wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
Cron, the runner at third with no outs. 3-1. A full count to the Rays center fielder.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
The next 3-2. Curveball, strike 3 called, and he didn't like it, but there's the first out.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Takes a high fastball for a strike. In his career, Gomez brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. Behind 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Altair is in pursuit. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third, as this should get him on the board. And the run will score as the Rays cash in on an early 1-0 lead.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
Stepping up to the plate, Daniel Robertson, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Williams is under it, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. We played 2 full. It's the Rays 1 and the Phillies nothing. Stepping up now, number 4. He's hit the ground running right out of spring training. Entering this one with a batting average over 300. First delivery to him on the way. Started that swing a bit too early. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Miller over to his left, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Riding in once again, Cesar Hernandez. He flied out leading off the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. And a ball, 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. The 1-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Span is under it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance, Odubel Herrera. First offering on its way. Now the big overhand curveball makes him swing and miss.
Hey, when I see a swing like that, this guy made up his mind before that pitcher even came set. He was pulling the trigger no matter what.
A ball and a strike. The 1-1. A little bouncer that winds up foul for the second strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fly ball to straightaway left. Span is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They still trail 1-0. Ready now, Brad Miller. He'll start things out against Jared Eichhoff as this inning gets underway.
Brad Miller.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
Here's Echeverria now. He'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. The second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play. But boy, was he ever upended at second base.
Just a 2-hopper to short. Can't ask for anything easier than that, and they roll up your basic 6-4-3 double play.
Malik Smith the next to hit. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. It was a fly out for him to start the home first. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Rays held in check here, but they're on top 1-0. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. The 1-0. Gets him to chase a ball out of the zone for the first strike.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Gomez is there, one away.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Here's Carlos Santana now. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled away. Ramos is over to take a look. Fastball too low, and that's ball 4.
Well, you never want to issue a free pass if you can help it, but when a hitter like that digs in, you'd rather he's standing at first than driving a ball out of here and erasing your 1-run lead.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Nick Williams. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Outside, that's a ball.
Lays off 1-0.
This is a tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
Nope,
3-0 now. Santana, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
So striding in, Aaron Altair, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First offering on its way. Way out in front. First and second now, 1 man out. Spin and a throw back to second. Back in standing. Now the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-2. Ripped down the first base line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Michael Franco. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Franco is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Hit high in the air down the right field line. And that's a fair ball. The run scores from second. It's 1-1.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Row. Big, and I mean big, 2-hard RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
Into the box, Jorge Alfaro, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
The 2-0 on the way. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
2 balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher. The 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. Phillies will have to be content with just the 1. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Digging in to try it again, Denard Span. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. And that's in there for strike 1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attacking the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Wilson Ramos comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. This one's down to third. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth. Here's C.J. Cron now. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit. Play more gap to gap and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane. Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up and he was able to put good wood on it.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A ball and a strike. Crone leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Williams is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. One left for Tampa. Fifth inning coming up, tied at 1. Now at the plate, number 4. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Shortstop, number 4.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here's the pitch. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And that one just missed outside. Now the pitch. Liner towards second, but an atom ball right to him for the first out.
Now batting, second baseman, Cesar.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Cesar Hernandez. He flew out in his last at bat. Now the pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
In the dirt, it's 3-0 now. Here it comes, the 3-0. And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Odubel Herrera. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate.
This is a spot right here playing first base. You have to really be on your toes. With a runner on first, a left-handed hitter up in a 2-0 count, there's a pretty good chance if he hits this, he's going to hit it hard down that first base line. So if you're the first baseman right now, be on your toes and be ready for a bullet.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Ready for another shot now. Rhys Hoskins, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. He's set, and the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Hit hard back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. He'll go the short way to Miller, and that ends the inning. Phillies strand 1. Halfway home, all even. Up next for the Rays, Carlos Gomez earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Fouled off. And he takes strike 2.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And the Rays strike quickly here in the inning. It's a leadoff double.
Any hitter will tell you that a shot like that just feels different. It sounds different off the bat. See his arms get extended, right arm tucked up against his body, barrel of the bat all over the ball, and he smokes it right off the wall at left center. A little more hang time, and that one probably gets out of here.
Daniel Robertson will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Working for the punch out and the offering. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here. So striding in, Brad Miller, a base hit. In his first trip.
Miller.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Miller, a native Floridian. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Hey, I think if you ask this guy honestly how his season's gone so far, he'd tell you he's not happy with it. It's been kind of an average year for him, but he has time to get hot and make that salary push.
The catch is made near the line in left, tagging the runner from third. And he will score as that run breaks the tie and makes this a 2-1 ball game. Now at the plate, Adeiny Echeverria. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. Throw in time and the side is retired. So 1 run here, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 5 innings complete. It's the Rays 2 and the Phillies 1.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Rays, number 35, Matt Andrews.
So now Carlos Santana due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistent. Good at bats.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Span is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
The right fielder, number 5.
Up next will be Nick Williams. It was a walk in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope.
Missed with a slider. Williams is a guy that can really pick him up and put him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed to his advantage in multiple ways on the field.
Yeah, and it works for him. It works for him in a lot of ways, like you said, Matty. Hits the ball on the ground. He has the potential to beat it out. I can't tell you what this does for an infield or an outfield defense to be put on their toes and have to make plays against this guy.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Way in front of that fastball. The 2-2. Grounded to the right. And that's the second out.
Now batting, center fielder.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Aaron Altair. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Phillies down in order. They still trail it here 2-1. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Malik Smith. No hits to this point.
Designated hitter, Malik.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. A breaking ball over the outside corner for strike 2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Ready once again, Denard Span. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Altair is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
The catcher, number 40.
Digging in once again, Wilson Ramos. Couple of ground outs on his batting line in 2 trips so far. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Oh, and he hung the slider here, and it's a towering drive out to deep left field. This ball is gone. A home run.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing one more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot as the result.
C.J. Cron stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. 2-0 now. The 2-0 is taken, strike 1.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
The 3-1 is in there for a full count now, 3-2. Hit sharply, but foul down the right side.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1 for the Rays on the solo home run. Bottom 3rd of the order. Back here at Tropicana Field in St. Pete. We're in the 7th with the Rays out in front, and let's get you caught up with our game summary for the first 6 innings. In now, Michael Franco. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And the changeup is way low that time. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. Hit on the ground to short. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight.
Hey, that's a heck of an approach right there. Leadoff single in the late innings. Team's down a little bit. Let's see if this ends up being a huge turning point in this one.
Settling in now, Jorge Alfaro. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1. The 1-1 home. Popped high in the air. Echeverria is calling for it. He's got it 1 away.
The batter, number 4.
Ready for another chance. Number 4. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. From the stretch. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close. You could tell this guy's been in the swing mode from the minute he walked into the batter's box.
Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey guys, he's got to be shaking his head right there on the mound. He executed everything he wanted to in his game plan right there. Breaking ball below the zone, and he's able to dig that out for a base hit. He has to be frustrated.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Cesar Hernandez. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. First pitch on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Boy, the Phillies have been looking for some offense all game long. They've yet to find it. Let's hope they can find it pretty soon.
A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
The 1-2. Now a little flare out to left, and that ball's going to drop, a base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only one away.
Hey, with 2 strikes right there, he didn't try and do too much. He took what the pitcher gave him, got the front foot down, and was able to fist feed a soft liner over the infielder's head.
Now pitching for the Rays.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. And guys, this is clearly one of the bigger at-bats of the ball game so far.
Yeah, Matt, bases loaded. They're looking to finally get that clutch hit that's kind of been elusive all day. They've had some hits, but they just haven't hit when it mattered.
Miller backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. And, Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
The 1-0. Misses inside off the plate.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the bases loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Gomez. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and it's now 5-3.
And they complete the comeback with a flourish, going deep with a grand slam to take the lead. You don't get style points in this game, but I'd give them some if I could hand some out.
Now batting.
So now Carlos Santana.
Carlos Santana.
Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. Oye como va. It's a solo home run for Carlos Santana. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and it's now 6-3.
And you get the sense that the reason he gave up that solo shot was because the grand slam he gave up just a minute ago was still haunting him. You can understand that, but that doesn't make the fact that he gave up 5 runs on 2 big swings any more forgivable.
Up next will be Nick Williams. Swing and a liner. Well, the shortstop's got him played perfectly as he ready for another shot.
And leading off for the Rays, center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Here's the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Hoskins waits on it. 1 out.
Now batting, right fielder, Carlos Gomez.
One out now in the Tampa Bay seventh, and standing in the speedy Carlos Gomez. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. The pitch. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's his windup. I don't know if it's just flat stuff. But he's getting a lot of swings outside the zone, and he's having a big game.
Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Little hesitation right there by the batter. It was great execution by the pitcher, down and away.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. They're still doubled up. It's 6-3. Chaz Rowe is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Chaz Rowe.
Striding in once again. Aaron Altair. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. Here's the first pitch to him. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Now the 0-1. And it's fouled away. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Digging in once again, Maikel Franco trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. First offering on its way. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. Here's the 1-0. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. 6 runs, 9 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. The 1-2. High in the air down the right field line. On the move is Gomez, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Again, a 1-2. Popped him up. Ramos is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in to try it again. Jorge Alfaro, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And the pitch. And that misses, ball 1. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. And it's 1-2.
1-2.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Popped up. Prone on the move. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brad Miller. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. Up around the face. The 1-0. Hit back up the middle. And that's out number 1.
Now batting, third baseman,
Ready once again, Adeiny Echeverria. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a little tapper. The 0-1 on its way. Behind 0-2 now. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with one away.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank, because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there, made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Here's the Philadelphia manager on his way out to the mound now. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. Pat Neshek is into the ball game now, as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. Malik Smith the next to hit, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Line drive to left. This will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out. And he will scurry back to first, as he'll think twice about trying to move up. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And standing fourth is the left-handed hitting Bernard Span. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Hernandez is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Rays ran just the one. Nighttime here in the Tampa Bay St. Pete area, as we welcome you back for the 8th in this one on the show. So next to the plate for the
leading off for Philadelphia, shortstop, number 4.
Here it comes. To short. Robertson is there. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, second base.
So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Cesar Hernandez. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted down the line in left. Span on the run.
But this one lands in the bullpen area, a foul ball.
And that slider's almost in the dirt. Left side, but well foul. 1 out, nobody on. A little late on this one, as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. In there, a base hit. Throw into second. And he will beat the throw into second as he slides in safely with a 1-out double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Stepping in now, Odubel Herrera fouled away. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Hit on the ground out to short. Robertson ranges to his left. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting,
Digging in and looking for more, Rhys Hoskins. He's driven in 4 already, and yet another big RBI opportunity for him right here.
Matt, they couldn't have asked for anyone to hit better in this spot than this guy right here. He looks dialed in at the plate right now.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1. Has a look. Now the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Gomez. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. Part of the order, 3, 4, and 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. The Phillies lead it 6-3. Wilson Ramos will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. Hector Neris enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth.
Number 50, Hector Neris.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a strike.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher. Hit down the line at first. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away. So his day fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Phillies starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening. Up next for the Rays, C.J. Cron, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Right-hander against right-hander as this is a ball 1-0. Now the 1-0. 1-1 the count now. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
So it was a strikeout swinging. C.J. Cron goes down, and they've got only 1 out left to work with. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. The 0-1 delivery. And this will be a called strike 2. In trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Tampa down to their final strike in this one. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
And tonight's comes to an end. 6-3 the final. Philadelphia jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Jared Eichhoff gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Hector Neris earns the save out of the bullpen, his first of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. From our partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 6 runs, 10 hits, no errors. We'll have 6 men on base. For the Rays, 3 runs, 6 hits.
Welcome to your Saturday edition of Inside the Show. I'm Justin Allegri. Looking first at the NL East. The Philadelphia Phillies knocked out 10 hits as a team as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 6-3. The Miami Marlins had 12 hits as a team as they sank the visiting Buccos 4-3. The Rockies grabbed 13 hits in the game as they pulled away from the Nationals 9-3. The Milwaukee Brewers put together 10 total hits as they took care of the Mets at Citi Field 5-1. The Cubbies amassed 14 hits in the game as they took down the visiting Braves 13-9. The Cardinals went deep 4 times as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 8-3. The Arizona Diamondbacks held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they pushed past the Dodgers at Chavez Ravine 5-2. The Giants racked up 11 hits as a team as they grabbed a victory over the Padres at Petco Park 5-2. The Baltimore Orioles took down the Red Sox on the road 4-3. The Jays sent 3 balls into the seats as they beat the Tribe in